What's up, guys? What's going on? This is my how to make a desk. If you can't afford a desk or you just can't afford a desk, this is me showing you how to make a desk. Now, I've been making this exact desk for, oh my god, years. Like a very, very long time, and it's really, really cheap, and it gives you a lot of space. So what you're basically looking at is 4 feet wide and 2 feet deep. So 24 inches by 48 inches, okay? And this desk is incredibly, incredibly cheap. I will show all the materials and the costs and everything that I get from Home Depot. I did take up a window, a bay window, okay? So let me back up, show you what's going on, okay? And I mean, a lot of this stuff is not very traditional. So this is how you do it. It's very simple. You go to Home Depot and you get one of these sheets right here, which is going to cost you about $16, okay? So like 15 something plus tax, whatever, just call it $17. And then you're going to buy 2x3s, and again, I'm going to have all these pictures, and I'll have a link in the description on like the actual SKU numbers for these parts and whatnot, okay? Very simple. You go to Home Depot, you buy yourself this sheet right here, check the description or the link up there or here or in the video somewhere about here, or just look down below in the description, and I will post the actual SKU number. And of course, you're probably looking at the photos of the actual SKU, because that's what I do. I took the pictures of the SKU, of the actual, like, the sticker, you know, the price tag that's on the shelf at Home Depot. Now, so let me explain what's going on. These here are 2x3s. I only technically need 2 legs, and they come like 86 inches tall, I think. 80 whatever, I don't know, 7-9 feet, I don't know. So I'm going to use one leg there, and then this piece here goes straight across, and it gets screwed in. Now you can screw these screws in a little bit better. Like this one here is perfect. You can screw that in just like that. This one here could go down a little bit more, like sink it, right? It's called countersinking. And then you could fill that with like a wood putty, you know, that kind of matches the material. And then you can stain it, paint it, gloss over it. Now what I did with this particular top here was I basically put a coating of acrylic. It's not acrylic, it's yeah, whatever, it's acrylic, like a polyurethane, so you can see the shine on it. And the reason I did that, and I never did it for years and years and years, is because when you spill something on raw wood, it will just kind of stain into the wood. So now I'll explain what's happening. So back here, I got the monitor set up like this. So I got this piece here, and I just cut a sheet, right? You know, it doesn't, there's no exact measurements to it. It doesn't have to be like 12 inches like long or 14. It doesn't matter. It just has to hold your monitors, right? So I got a simple like stationary mount there, but it does swivel left and right, so it's kind of cool. And then this one I can kind of obviously do whatever I want with, and I got a bad HDMI cable on this monitor, so it doesn't like to be moved. Okay, so there's a dual monitor setup. Now obviously I could move the left one over, right? So I could take that mount, move it all the way over to here, which then would bring the monitor kind of like off the edge of the computer, which would be fine. And then bring this monitor here over another one, and then put another one of these adjustable mounts over here, which by the way was an open box for $15 at Micro Center. And these mounts here are like, I don't know, 15 bucks, something like that. So now a lot of people say, well, shit, like you're in the window and you took up the middle of the window. That doesn't actually bother me. Like I can still see out the window if I want, like if I open the blinds, like I'm kind of good to go. So now, since I have a window to my right and a window to my left, and it's kind of like a busy street, right? What I did was I put a privacy film, like a bathroom, there we go, like a bathroom privacy film on each window. So now when I'm sitting here, I got the camera right now to head height. Anybody like walking down the sidewalk or, you see, like in front of the house, they can't actually see me. The traffic can see my head, but who cares, right? But like again, sidewalk down there, bushes, and I'm sitting normal height. So nobody can see me. I can have the windows open, which I normally kind of don't, but that's the point. The point is nobody can stare at my shit and contemplate how they're going to steal it. Okay, so again, 4 feet wide, 48 inches wide, okay, and 2 feet deep, 24 inches deep. So one leg here, one leg there, and then I use this piece across the center to stabilize it. And by stabilizing, I mean like sitting and bouncing at 178 pounds. Okay? And then on the back, I simply take another piece, and then that gets strapped straight across, just like that. That's my starting point, by the way, from there to there. So that piece right there, that piece of wood with the screw in it, that goes on first. And then I come over here, like, well, I'll sit down like with my chair, and then I'll sit down with my chair, and then I'll kind of get a normal height, which is somewhere around 34, 35 inches, something like that, maybe 39 inches, somewhere in that ballpark. It's up to you, really. It's personal preference. Whether you want the desk higher or lower, it's definitely personal preference. So once I get that backboard, that back 2x3 connected, then I can lay this sheet on top of it and put a screw in it there, and then a screw in it like under the mixer over there, okay? And then I just cut my legs to height, throw one under there with a screw in it, throw one under there with a screw in it, voila, the desk is up. And then I just got to take this piece right here and throw it across, and that gives a stability where you can't, I can stand on this desk. I can stand and jump on this desk. So that's how you build a desk. It's about $16, just call it $17 for the top, for the actual top sheet. And then your 2x3s are like $1.98 a piece, just call them $2. And you definitely gonna need like 1, 2, I mean, you could probably get away with 3. So you're talking about $6. You're talking about a whole desk for $22. $22 desk. I mean, like, why? Like, I can do anything I want with this. You can paint it, right? And if you really want to get into detail, you can fill in all these gaps here with, you know, like a wood putty, and then sand everything flush. And this is how you do it. $22 desk, 4 foot wide desk, which doesn't focus. All right. So this is exactly how you do it. 4 feet wide, simple 2 legs. You can bolt it to the wall, and if you want, instead of actually bolting it to the wall like that, you can just put 4 legs on. So you repeat this setup here in the back, right? So in the back, in the front, you'd have the same setup. So you'd have 4 legs like a regular desk. You just have to kind of like tie them together. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit more stable. But for me, like, this isn't going anywhere. Like, this is solid. Solid. And that's it, guys. That's how you make a desk that is extremely functional and costs you about $22. Peace! I hope you enjoyed. If so, drop a thumbs up on the video. Love you guys.